You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980. My name is Les Brown. I'm Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy, and we thank you so much for joining us. You know, we're talking about how are you creating a path for yourself? How are you making a way out of no way? If you look around, there's a lot of frustration, as we mentioned earlier, that's taking place in the Middle East, where young people in Egypt, these are young people that's educated and unemployed. And the unemployment for young people in that country is at 25%. We look here, the United States, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported in January an official unemployment rate of 21% for workers 16 to 24. And so things have changed dramatically. And there are people with all types of degrees who cannot find meaningful employment just to pay off their student loans, to say nothing of taking care of themselves. What are you doing? There are some people that's doing some things, that's breaking through, that's coming up with some ideas. It's been said in the past that, you know, the key to success in America is find a need and fill it. And David has found a need. David, I want you to go over these statistics again. Tell us about the statistics as it relates to Alzheimer's.
Well, Les, it's staggering. My fiance's mother has Alzheimer's, and so this brought us into this world.
To hear that. Mm-hmm.
And that's what we actually have to do, is go into the world. There's 5.4 million Alzheimer's patients in the United States right now, 35 million worldwide. That number is going to double in the next 20 years, because since January of this year, Les, every day for the next 19 years, 10,000 of us are going to turn 65. It's this wave, pardon the use of the term, but it's this tsunami of aging that we're seeing. And 1 in 8 people are going to be subject to Alzheimer's over 65. That's the risk rate.
1 in 8.
1 in 8. And so, it's 1 in 2 by the time you get to 85. But it's 1 in 8 at 65. And so what we are doing is this creates an entire community, because people are thrown into this world. They don't expect it. Nobody ever expects this, but yet, take the numbers. So 5.4 million are going to be afflicted, but twice that number are immediately impacted. Their lives are immediately impacted because they need to become caregivers for these loved ones.
Oh, that's right. Family. So their family, at least 2 members of that family, will be responsible for taking care of this 5.1 million people that's affected by this.
Exactly. In our lives, it's my fiance's sister and her father have become caregivers of her mother, who's lovely and is in mid to early stages, but they really get consumed by this. And so what we saw is this need to address the caregivers' needs, because these people burn out. They are 24/7 in this caregiving mode.
Yes.
Where they have to provide for these people, and they do it out of the love of their heart, and they do it out of their sense of need, but it really draws on them. So we are creating a community to tie these people together so that they can connect, they can share what's worked, they can share their stories, they can share amongst themselves how they've gotten through it. And we have a community of people that have gone through the entire process and buried their loved ones, because Alzheimer's, here's the thing, Les, no one ever is cured of Alzheimer's.
Right.
And Alzheimer's kills you. It's the 6th leading cause of death in the United States, and every other one is declining. But Alzheimer's is going to double in the next 20 years because of this wave of our population who's turning 65 and older.
And so you've created this website that will help families and give them the tools, and also create connections and relationships and align them with other people that's in that community that's caring for their loved ones.
Exactly right, and that's what we've done. It's called Purple Sunshine, and it's funny, we called it purple because that is the color of Alzheimer's. But sunshine is never sad. You don't look outside and go, oh,
right,
damn, sunshine again.
Yeah.
So we've created that. It's a Facebook community, Purple Sunshine.
Yes.
And there's also a .org, purplesunshine.org. And we've done so many things. One of the most recent things we did, if I can just share this, and I appreciate you giving me so much time, we created a theme, kind of, a song and a video that showcases some of these people in our community.
Oh.
And it's up and available on the website, and people can go up and see the video and hear the music. But it really, we got so much response to it.
Yes.
Because it's a very emotional disease. And the problem with Alzheimer's is it doesn't just affect the patient. It really affects the family, like like almost no other disease.
It does. Well, listen, I want to thank you so much for calling in and sharing that and for the good work that you're doing in that area. Thank you so much. Okay, let me talk to Donna right now. Hello, Donna. How are you? Thank you so much for calling in. Tell me.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi,
yes.
how are you?
I'm great, and so are you. Tell me, what are you doing creatively to create a path for yourself?
Well, basically, I'm in real estate, okay?
Uh-huh.
And I'm focusing on the 55 and above. My problem is I asked my boss if I can walk with a seasoned real estate agent. He said yes. Now, it's been 2 months already. He has not signed anyone to me. I went to training to get certified in the senior real estate market. I asked the trainer if she could be my coach. She said yes. She had not responded back to me. So finally, I went on the SRES website, and I asked them, hey, I need a coach because I know who I am. I don't always follow up, okay?
Yes.
So they called back. They said, well, yes, Debbie would definitely be your coach. So Debbie and I, we emailed back and forth, and she said, we have an appointment today. Today we did not speak. So there's 3 people that I asked to walk with me because I know who I am. I know that.
But Donna, here's the thing. Hey, Donna, the thing is this. One of the things I believe, and you're doing it already, ask for help. Not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong, and ask for help and don't stop until you get it. And if you just keep right on, Donna, somebody is going to help you. Do not become frustrated. Do not become discouraged. You just hang on in there and things are going to happen for you. And thank you so much for listening and calling in. You know, one of the things in creating another path for yourself, be clear that there are a lot of people who will not help you, not because they don't want to help you, but they're so caught up in their own stuff. They have their own drama. They have their own things that they're dealing with. They just can't put anything else on their plate. And there's just some people, that's just not who they are. And so when you are working to create another path for yourself, think it not strange that you face the fiery furnaces of this world. You will have some tribulations and some challenges. You will have people who say to you, oh, yes, you can count on me. I'll be there, and they don't come through. That's a part of the process. The key to it is keep the vision of what it is you want, but you're being clear about what you want and being unstoppable and going from person to person to person until you find someone who will say, yes, I will help you. And just keep going until you get the desired results that you're looking for. We're talking about creating another path for yourself. There are people with all type of credentials and all types of experience. And because of how things have changed in the economy, they've been displaced. They're between success and they're creating a path for themselves. I want to know, what are you doing to create a new path for yourself? How is it that you've been able to keep yourself up, to keep yourself motivated, to be driven and unstoppable, and continue to come back again and again and again? The number to call is 888-539-2980. That's 888-539-2980. I want to hear from you. This is Les Brown. This is Mamie Brown's Baby Boy. You're listening